Hello, 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 and welcome to Psi Divine. If this is your first time, please like, comment, subscribe. Your contribution to the channel helps you to be included in future readings and all that stuff. Alright. So as usual, hello Ayarthi. I'm going to warm up with a collective reading for those who will be seeing the stream or here, whatever. Hope you all are doing well. Hello, Goddess. Hi, Tessa. Hope all is well with you. Okay, so excuse the extra sounds. I'm going to try to be mindful of that tonight. Hello. And please let me know if the camera looks like it's jiggling. I'm trying to keep the desk. Nope, it is there. And tugging. Okay. Alright. So, I just moved the table, so things are going to make noise for a second. So let's see what's going on tonight. Energies. You like my mic, Mallory? Knock off the ego, though. It wasn't even $20. I'm a garage sale, thrift store loving kind of woman. Alright, 6. You got any data to start the reading with?
Years of academy training wasted.
The actor, fair enough. Anything else? It feels like fail. Okay, go ahead.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
The greedy one who knows what they want. Yes, hungry. Go on. Incoming. Sounds about right for the collective. Why do these keep coming back? Okay. The craving. Observe, test, and control. So let's see. The craving. Incoming. Observe, test, and control. Okay, let's see what's going on with this. Okay, I don't know who sings this song. It's an old song. I hear the chorus, every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. It's a love song. Okay, the craving. Incoming. Observe testing. Okay, well. So, hopefully this is nobody in the listening. Hopefully you're just dealing with this person. Let me double check that. How do we get here? All right. Hello, everyone. If you're new here, please subscribe. And I might be reading your data. All right, let's move on. And thank you, Sarah. My voice is soothing until ... All right. I see in the craving someone watching, but I don't feel like they're watching for good reason. It feels like the energy of somebody that you might have had to push this energy back. Yeah, it was a love interest. Okay. So we get the lusty one. And behind it is the king. But he's in reverse. Ooh. Oh, sorry. See, this is the problem. Okay. Sorry. When I look this way, there's a TV screen. I'm like, oh, it's really bright in here. It looks bright. Okay, sorry. So we get the king. We get the king, and it's somebody with a very emotional ego, right? A little bit on the shifty side, a little bit thirsty. Coming your way. So that would be over incoming. I'm okay. Too early for attitude, calming down. So someone may be coming back your way again with that. The word I heard is lightning rod. I hope that's not the case. This is gross. I shouldn't be saying that, but I did. So this can be the one of thinking that they get to go on round 2, 3, 4, or 5. There's a concern here, only because it's an old lesson learned. Desires here, and it's in reverse. Now I sense the lesson being something like, okay, it was good because they looked good, and then over time, maybe somebody realized that, okay, okay, you look good, but okay, what else? So it feels like a cycle that required a chop. What was coming out of my mouth was a hard chop. I hope that's not the case. Whatever. May require a hard chop, may not. Maybe you already did. Whatever it was, the desire ran out. Right? You may have had to cut that right off. And that's okay. You may have had to cut that off because you was just tired of that shit, right? Secrets. I do see, I hope that's not the case, possible abuse or hands-on or something that just wasn't necessary. Unnecessary. No growth. Immature behavior. It's like the newness wearing off on a badly used vehicle. Okay. Furniture. All right. Great. Now I hear a new addition. If it isn't love. Ooh, Tessa, I see what you wrote. Paul Young. That does sound familiar. Ooh, Hall and Oates. I hear the voice. I don't think it's Hall and Oates. So it's probably the first one that you said. Paul Young. Okay. Oops, sorry. Moving out of that data. Back to the reading. Tessa, stop distracting me with your intelligence. All right. Now, some of you had to step back for better health, right? Mental health, clarity, whatever. It was just done. Some of you had to step away because that person was already with somebody. Whatever it was, it's coming back. Ugh. All right. So the choice is, do you want to go back for another cycle of what will inevitably be something to do with karma? Like you know what the data is. Like it's a cycle you've already completed. That's the wisdom, the advice. Choose cycles, and you would be if you were in scientific mode. You know, the scientists, before they believe a certain theory or suggestion, whatever, hypothesis, they like to observe, test, and control, right? And replicate. Are there children here? I'm not looking that far. But hopefully you're not replicating with human. Maybe you're just, some of you hopefully will just be replicating the experience of the loss of desire. Just double checking. Oh God. For some of you, it'll just be like, okay, I was just double checking. Yes, the sex is whack. We're done. For some of you, it's just double checking the audio. This is indeed a scientific mode of clairaudience. You're just gonna know, like, okay, I'll give you another go around, see what happens. Some of you will play ball here, literally. And you may be doing so fully aware that it ain't love. Some of you'll play ball because you know it's not going anywhere. It's a new start, but I hate to put it this way. You may be just like, okay, I know what it is. I'll hop into the hamster wheel one time, but I'm hopping back out. So if you choose to engage, it is scientific mode. Expect the same outcome. All right. I don't know why I don't always think this one right here, but I feel like I need to do a reading for business, finance or something, business. Um, some of you are going to be waiting on money to come in, trying to figure out how to solve a problem. Some of you are waiting for money, waiting. Feels like a payout situation of some sort. I think it's John Mayer, waiting on the world to change. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so, okay. Somebody's either doing it or hopefully not. This is bad money. Secret bad money. There's karma attached to it. There's loss attached to it. A part of the finance has to do with confusion. I hear the words bulk order or bulk something. I don't know. Hopefully nobody is doing this. Nobody. Oh no, boy, I don't like these readings. I'm gonna have to learn how to read backwards or something so I feel better. Okay. This is nobody here. This is just story time. How about that? That feels better. Okay, story time. In a magical land far, far away from any of you, any of us, this is on a whole nother planet. Somebody's doing something with a group of people, perhaps more than one person. Something that has an outcome. Oh God, I hear the song The Final Countdown. Who is the group called Rush? The Final Countdown? Okay, yo, boy, oh boy. So, in a magical land far, far away, there's some people who might be doing things that result in gains, but they're bad gains. It's gaining off of others who are unaware. My stomach is growling. This is bad. Okay, in that magical land far, far away, there can be thoughts, discussions of traveling, moving. This can also be moving funds. Excuse my squeaky ass chair. Okay, I don't like this. All right, I'm asking for pictures. This is story time, remember? So it takes courage to pull some weird stuff off, right? Can be the situation where someone is observing, testing, and controlling so that they can do naughty, naughty things. It is a cycle that causes harm to others, no doubt. Failure is here over the group and the challenges of the group. Five of Pentacles, we get worry here. So for some, this can be a loss of work. It can be unwanted knowledge about certain activities coming forward. Someone's pointing out the word improbabilities with a balance. Now, pleasure comes out here too. So I hope it's not choosing a bad behavior because of lust. It's theft. It's theft. It's theft, and it's like the energy of like, okay, if you just take a little at a time, nobody's gonna notice. Okay. Well, it's a choice. It's a choice. Outcome for, this my light, sorry. Outcome, Ace of Swords. There's justice. It is definitely choosing a route. For some, it will involve travel, moving. Now I hear escape. The song is Just Kick It. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Someone going someplace? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so the image I got just now involves getting something and other people knowing, talking, or putting things that shouldn't be on display on display. Okay, it's like, so okay, so you slowly stole something, right? And maybe you, okay, I'm trying to think of this nicely. Okay, so you have a job at the Rolls-Royce company, or let's be more technological. Let's say you get a Tesla. You work at Tesla, right? You can't afford a Tesla, you just work there. So every day you steal a little piece of a Tesla because you work where nobody's going to be looking at them, right? And maybe you work at the back where they plan to disassemble it anyway and reuse the parts. So why should anybody notice if you take a steering wheel today and a little bit of the computer tomorrow? All right? And over time, over 6 months, you have a Tesla and you've assembled it. It runs. And instead of keeping it in the house, you drive it up and down the street, register it. Eventually, people might pay attention to that. And that seems like an issue. Financially speaking, be careful. Hopefully nobody's doing bad, shady business deals because you're bang, bang, banging and you think you can trust data. Be careful of that. Observe, testing, and control. If this is business partners or associates, whatever it is, it's something attempting to hook you in, something that you would be hooked into. Be mindful of shady deals. Oh boy. Well, there's connection regardless. Change is coming for two. All right. 6, do you want to clear that data? So, open readings. Sheep. I see the sinking Titanic. And the captain of the ship who ain't letting nobody off that motherfucker neither. Okay. Anything else, 6? Six, that was rude. Can I have one more?
Snake. What happened? Snake. Snake.
Y'all be careful. Okay. Bright flame. Oh, there you are. Well, I think we did do some stuff in your reading, right? We read some of it. And so Bright Flame, all you have to do is just go back and look at the video from yesterday. We answered your question. Jazz. All right, so I don't take people in order, just so you guys know. I kind of am slightly paying attention to how you spam the chat. And from that, I decide whether I'll read. So watch it. Well, we were talking about a few things. Bright flame. Thank you, Jazz. Good evening to you, too. What's your question? Bright flame, no, I can't. You want a reading? You are welcome to follow me on Instagram, or we can discuss something a little more particular to your data. Otherwise, no. Sorry. Your data is, I don't think you're listening. I'm sorry. I get the vibration you're not listening. Think you're looking for something a little different. Thank you, Tessa. You're welcome, Bright Flame. Ah, have a wonderful day. Okay, Jazz. I don't know if you're typing your question or not. You said you had a question. Y'all are totally gonna hear my stomach tonight. Sarah Kinney. Oh, Tessa, you. Well, hey, shit. Listen. At least you could go outside. We should Aren't we supposed to be at this point in the world where we're just grateful to walk outdoors? Sorry you got sunburned, but I'm very, very happy that you could go outside to get sunburned. Hey, listen, gotta grab some gratitude wherever you can, because there's definitely some incoming reasons to not have gratitude. All right. All right, Jazz, you want to think about your question? Okay, Jazz, so do this for me. Focus on your question, one question, yes or no, please, and let me type okay when you feel focused on it. Who sings that song? I hear Nat King Cole's daughter. What was her name? I hear her singing the song Unforgettable. Very nice. All right, Jazz, you're focused on your yes or no. What are you focused on, though? All right, focus a little more. Just do your question. Jazz, negative. You are not focused on your question quite. So the first answer I get is a no, but then I get two yeses. This is about work or questioning the value of something. If that ain't it, you're not focused on your question because multiples come out. And when they're a little bit screwy like this, I say you're not focused on your question. Or you're asking a question that has multiple parts. I don't know if this is for somebody in the chat. The word I'm getting right now is greedy alliance. Greed alliance. Focus, please. Yes, Jazz. Even the cards say yes, do it. Focus. Okay. What in the beep are you asking, Jazz? So you get no twice, but this blank keeps coming out. So it's not a complete answer. I wouldn't say it's got variables, but it ain't no one-way question for sure. It's not like, should I turn the light switch on or off? Is this about hidden agendas, secrets, actions of another, questioning questioning the creation of someone or intention. Whatever. It's no twice. 6, you got anything to say here?
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Is the double no balanced? None of my data. Anything else, 6?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Damn, that's a little bit left and right. All right. One more, please.
It's time to stop.
You're welcome. All right. Hello, new faces. Please make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button. And if you see data on the screen, that's who's being read at that time. So I don't know who's here now. Let's see. Desiree or Sarah. Is either Desiree or Sarah still here? Okay. And please, yes or no questions. Okay. Okay. All right, Sarah, thank you. I see your question. Reading for Sarah. I see your question up there. Oh, see, I want to do more questions like that. Yes, Sarah, I want to do more questions like that. We should be verifying the people on the dating apps. Listen, all these new age ways of dating, the speed. I don't even know, are they doing that? The speed dating stuff? Or your friends hooking you up? People that you just randomly meet at the club? Well, before anything crazy happens. Why you don't know them and you can really just have an image in your mind of that person. I think that's like a great time to get like a good read before your gooey energy and thoughts and desires take over. So, Sarah, focus on an image of your person. Because the whole mid for you is a little bit wide. If you're meant to learn a lesson, a bad one, I don't know. Meant is a little wide. So, image, I just want you to think about a picture of what your person looks like. And then we'll just flip a few cards on their secrets. Okay, I got you, Sarah. So we're going to go through, have a look at some of their secrets. The things that you would probably give a fuck about knowing. So I just need you to focus on an image of your person. And, okay, we're going to have to start going back to number reads. All right, Desiree, well, stick around. You're next. I keep hearing D'Angelo, brown sugar. I want some of your brown or brown hairs. Moving out of that data. Okay. It's possible. Okay, we've got questions about this person here, right? The person on your mind may be starting over, coming out of something, some type of loss, or letting go. They don't have a lot of patience. Might be a little bit sensitive, so you may want to avoid. Let me clarify that. Clarify sensitive. Okay, and by sensitive, we're talking about logic. 5 comes out again. So, with 5 coming out again, it's another sensitive energy type of something something. They have a non-stop energy to them. They're sitting on either side of logic. There's an impulsive something to them also. Now self-control comes out in reverse. So there's that part. You both will be getting experience out of this. Somebody may have long-term communication issues too. Like they'll do better if you it's weird. Okay, so there's a lot of 5s here. 1, 2. It's a lot of 5s and 6. Secrets and changes. Changes in the way they see you. Secrets on what's coming, what they're going to do next. Ooh-wee. Okay. I'm going to need to go get some granola or something. This is an energy of someone who enjoys the challenge. They enjoy the acquisition. So be mindful of that. You may be dealing with somebody who is always seeking better. Can be egotistical. They start off hot, ends cold. And the groups. And the cycle. That person may be, value driven. They may claim to be in constant motion or busy. I just heard measure twice, cut once. Yeah, so things change in how they see you. Repetition is a problem for this person. They may have energy for it at the beginning. It gets lazy later on. But that's a masterful behavior of theirs. It's how they establish the cut. Okay? Okay. Denisha, I see your person. I'll be getting to it next. Hold on, how would you, Sarah, how will you feel? What will your thoughts be in 3 months about that person? It's a lesson. Yeesh. Oh. This doesn't even belong in that deck. Just putting that out there. This goes to that deck. Okay, what else? So, okay. It'll be a pop quiz regarding ego. It'll be a pop quiz regarding looks good, acts bad. Dealing with people who aren't as mature or mentally where you are. Finding out you'll be thinking they're a liar. They didn't represent themselves honestly. And it'll be an obsessive thought because something will be going unanswered. Or there won't be closure or logic. You'll be trying to figure out their logic. I don't see a dangerous person or anything like that. I just see furniture. So this may be somebody who might make a good temporary friend or something with benefits that are limited. Sensually, what will your thoughts be about this person? Now, if we're just looking at my shitty craptastic drawing, the arrow is not pointing in the direction that is most conducive to an enjoyable evening. So, and there's rebound elements there. Like they're going to disappoint one chick to come to you next. Okay, well, hey, listen. If they look good, you have fun, but it's furniture. So don't make out with furniture okay, you can make out with the furniture, I guess, but don't take furniture too seriously. Right, at the bottom of the deck, it's about self-control. And it's in reverse, so somebody may be losing some control. There's satisfaction and pleasure going on right there. So I think you'll stay in power if you know that it's furniture. So, I am the last card reader there ever was on the planet to be able to tell you to not have that level of fun. Protect yourself, and it's furniture. Pearl, I don't take donations. You don't have to do that. You could just, when I'm ready for your question, just ask the question. I can't even stand looking at that. How much? Legit. Real talk. That is a question I get in the other world every day, too. How much? I hate that question. I kind of hate that. So if you, the answer is like, there's no fucking, I'm not interested. Fuck off. I'm a perpetual student. So you can tip if you'd like to. If not, it's no big deal. I appreciate it. Of course, you'll get more attention for it. Duh. But, as Six would say, it is what it is. Six, you want to clear that data, please?
Now that's what this is all about.
Denisha. No, wait a minute. Desiree. Desiree, are you still here? If not, thank you, Pearl. Thank you for the super chat. I thoroughly appreciate that. Desiree. Hola. Okay. Desiree, naughty, naughty. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, listen. This will be also probably some non-church advice. Um, you know what the dealio is, right? You know you're a part of a situation that starts and stops, is what it is. There's lessons here. You got that data. You understand there's going to be loss. You can be in your head as much as you want to, but you understand the reasons of the situation. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, you'd like it to be 2 instead of 3? And are you the 5th toe or the 6th toe? Are you a part of the harem? Because if it feels like the energy of more than 2 on the side. Nonetheless, I would just, should you get out, what's there to know? Safety? Be safe? If you don't mind being a part of that, there are plenty of people who enjoy it. Is it worth the headache and the chaos if you only want a one-on-one? Is it worth it? No. Because you're just waiting to be singled out or chosen. So, if you enjoy listen, some people enjoy chaos. That's why there are things like swingers and orgies and stuff like that. There are people who enjoy certain types of chaos. And there are people, women and men, who enjoy being the side something. There are a lot of people who have experienced better treatment being on the side than being the main one. It means being alone for a holiday, perhaps. You know what the rules of the game are. The problem is the only problem that exists is if you want something different. If you're only participating because you're hoping that one gets booted to the curb and you become the main, that's where shit falls apart. So, if you enjoy the Pepsi challenge, you're in full control. Real talk. You have options. I'm looking if you look anything like that picture that's up there on that screen, Just say that you had fun and don't be a bobblehead about it. When it's done, it's done. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You had your experience, but none of what I'm saying means shit because you're in full control. And you're making it bad luck. You're making it a costume, Halloween, excessive thing. You're in your feelings. Whoever's in the middle who's getting the enjoyment and none of the confusion, because somebody has to be, you're kind of playing the game, so you're not stuck. I can tell you that. You're only as unlucky as time will allow. You and time. Okay. Okay, so you have an opportunity to learn new levels of problem solving, like making your own choices, and you're aware, and you can move with logic, right? However, this is a lesson for you. It's a lesson. So, whatever you want to take from it, you need to be aware, though, that you can easily be hooked into situations where there's a certain neediness malfunction that you may be exhibiting. So you want what you think mirrors you. You want what you think is clear, balanced. But you keep... Balance requires chaos. Balance requires peace, honesty, fairness, mostly. So the only thing I see here is you making decisions and hopefully not making decisions based on old data. So I don't know if you grew up around people cheating or being a part of unsavory situations, cycles. I don't know if you were surrounded or grew up with people who were being naive in relationships and getting used. Or, I don't know. I don't know. Make sure you're not working on old data. Make sure you're not working on old data. Be careful what you're manifesting, right? This is about wow, it's an opportunity for self-correction. And to be at peace with you. Some secrets. Don't stress. You guys don't want you to stress relations, especially when you have awareness that the path may not be the best, right? Or that it's got limited engagement or no reason. Somewhere along the way, you assigned your own worth to someone else or to a situation. I see somebody who's forgotten how intelligent they are. You might have forgot for 5 minutes. It happens. Can be somebody playing mind games with you. Somebody who knows how to gain your attention. And I didn't say gain with an N. I said game, like do-do-do-do-do-do. Be careful. Because it is an energy that's, whoever your person is, they're aware of the destruction they create in their path. It's an experience for you. It's a lesson for you. Maybe enjoyment for another situation. Nonetheless, instead of focusing on that, you should be focused on your gifts. Oh, gifted one. I literally heard that. Oh, gifted one. Stay on your higher path. Moral of the story, you fucking know better. So if it's enjoyable, enjoy yourself. If it's not, the power is all within you. Right? You're welcome. Wait a minute. Wait. Is that a shock face emoji? You don't know about your gifts? You don't know about your gifts? Y'all be stressing me the fuck out. So what you're telling me, Desiree, is that you can chase some ding dong, but you don't know yourself? You don't know your gifts? What is it you enjoy doing? What thing would you do for free? What work would you do for free? Is it art? Is it music? Is it dancing? Something artistic. Something that provides peace of mind, focus. Your whatever that thing is, that artistic thing that you like to do, it comes from your past life. So you have to find that. Okay? It's yeah. You gotta find your art. It'll help you with it'll help you with your clairaudience, your hearing, your dog detection device. Six, do you have anything for for Desiree?
We've been tricked. We've been backstabbed. And we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Anything else?
Until now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
I don't even know how that applies, but all right.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Okay. Okay, so your person may not like it if you kick them to the curb, but it's a sacrifice you might be willing to make at some point. Goes down in the hood. Shit. Denasia. I'm so sorry. Is it possible for you to put your question back in there? Six don't miss? Yeah, it is weird sometimes. Denasia. Oh, I just heard mint condition. Pretty brown eyes. You're breaking my heart. Oh, that's an interesting tune. Pretty brown eyes. You know I see you. It's a disguise the way you treat me. Keep holding on to your thoughts of rejection. What the hell? Who's over here having gooey love? Annoying, we don't have time for this. Ladies, conquering the planet over here. Alright, Denasia. If not, we'll move on. I don't know. Who's breaking whose heart? Somebody's rejecting someone. Denasia, the first card, as I just saw your question pop up, angel guides at work with you. Alright, let's see. Be the best version of yourself. Shit. Don't stop, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. 6, do you have any life lifting, higher, angelic advice for Denasia? Ooh. Anything else?
Do you know the way?
I think it all applies. One more.
And once again, asking for your financial support.
Hopefully that meant something to you. I think that's angel guide cards. Let's go there. Well, first you gotta stop guessing. What's next? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? 10 years? Where do you imagine yourself being? And what are you doing right now to move towards that? That position in life, that place, that job. You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something that you're allowing to block you. Something you need to stop doing because your test is here. And the test is about knocking it the fuck off. So I don't know what that is. Stopping. It can be separating from others who block your change. People who eat up your time, but it ain't going nowhere. Relationships that have gone on for too long or have distorted you. Created a distortion where things are just absent of reason, absent of safety and wellness, all that stuff. So you do have an opportunity for some changes coming your way. You're questioning the math at this point. So this is a part of the divine readjustments. It's not, okay, that's twice. Literally, okay, this is a new one for me. Blocked endings, force. Okay, so on one end there's something that needs to end, and it blocks your future. It doesn't block it as in nothing comes, but it makes the living a little bit more unpredictable. So with the divine adjustment, the higher self trying to make its way through. I hear the song about put a little love in your heart. So if you ain't experiencing it, maybe you're around people who are absent of love in their heart. Most likely it's you. You may think that you have love to give, but You may be pushing more out than taking in, or keeping within. So there's an imbalance that needs to end. This relationships or a friendship, you know who it is. It's a situation. Okay, what I heard is correcting me. Situationship. What the fuck is that? A situationship? I'm old. Okay. Nonetheless, a situationship, whatever that is, needs to change or be treated with more logic. Sometimes we don't want to part ways with certain things that block our path, but it's something that does have to be dealt with. So until that is dealt with, there's some hidden futures. So let's see what the block is. Oh, wrong deck. What is the block? Great. Now I hear Erica Badu. Bag lady. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Is this unrequited love? Is it looking for stability in unstable people? I see baggage. I see giving love to the wrong people, wanting someone to complete you while not having recognized a state of completion for yourself. And when I say it like that, it's like not believing in your awesomeness unless there's somebody next to you confirming it. And this can come with, okay, oh, you got you. Oh, bang, okay. Oh, so you broke up with, okay. Snap, snappity, snap. I feel like I should keep snapping. I don't know why. Maybe keep snapping on this one. All right. Well, that motherfucker's still looking and still got something to say. So, that's fine. But y'all are still in each other's mental zone. So that's gotta heal. You definitely gotta be on this shit right here. I know, look at it, look at it. I know you forgot. You forgot you're supposed to be sitting on your throne. Right? Sometimes you forget you want to get down and walk amongst the commoners. Yeah, it happens. It's cool though, right? You're a people person, right? So every now and again, the queen gets down off the throne and wants to work, amongst the others. Like, look, I'm just like you and all this stuff. Be motherly, right? Be a part of it. But it's coming from a good place. But that shit don't be working because you're the fucking queen. So it's like you can't. There must be limited engagement with those who are beneath you. That was a very harsh way to say it. I heard myself. That was a lot of ego in that statement. But maybe you're supposed to be swimming in a little of that right now. Anyway, just for reminders, better health. Right. Okay. Break the code. Code breaking. You got to come out of the group shit. What do you want? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm serious about that part. Like literally, like maybe get a journal or a tablet and imagine yourself go to the future. What are you doing on this day 5 years from now? If you need to open up a calendar, do it. I think your calendar phones will, the phone on your calendar will go that far. Where do you envision yourself? What are you doing exactly on this day in 5 years? What are you doing exactly on this day in 10 years? Describe your surroundings, your world. And I see what you wrote. So, okay, I'm not going to forget you, Pearl, but I will forget you if you're not here and I call out your name. So, there is a cycle that needs to be broken, right? New plans, changes, mental clarity, better health. What I'm saying you're already doing. So, the future feels hidden, feels blocked. It's the old dated. You just walked out to the curb and lovingly placed in the trash can. I don't know if you lovingly put it there. You might have just curb stomped it out to the curb and elbowed it down into the trash. I don't know what you did. Okay, but if you just put that data down, okay, you're ready to move on. If you know coming out of this data, you have tests of going backward, missing this person so much you let it back in again, or you jump too soon and you go find this person's twin. You just and then you become fixed energy because you're operating on hurt and want without reason. So I hear Drake, know yourself. You need to get to know yourself, right? Growing, maturing, being okay, being being very comfortable with controlling the remote control. I don't know why that came out. But maybe that has to do with operating comfortably within your own space before you let somebody else come in who can switch channels for you. And, somebody who, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who loves you can accept you for you. All that jazz. But first, you got to accept you. First, you have to remove those distractions. And then you have to forgive yourself for making out with furniture. You probably had some really nice Ethan Allen type shit. It was probably like really high class. It's probably really nice furniture, but it was furniture. Right. So, Denisha, you asking for stuff that furniture don't do. IKEA don't make furniture with all abundance. It could be loyal if you trap it indoors and you don't let anybody else sit on it. Sure. Is it real love? No, it's furniture. IKEA appreciates your purchase, but even they don't love you. Swedish meatballs are delicious, but it's still the home of furniture. We all experience furniture. And you have to experience it so you know what actual human love looks like. You have attachment and abandonment issues. Oh, so you like furniture also that has attachments. Right. So, if you understand what I'm saying when I say furniture, people with limited use, you want to make sure your ass isn't furniture. That's when you love somebody and you're trying to break that furniture bond, but that person has limited use for you and you don't see it. because you're giving out all this good vibration to someone who doesn't deserve it. 12 times out of 12, the person you're thinking of showed you that they was furniture. At some point, you may have just overlooked it. Furniture usually identifies itself right away. Most of us aren't paying attention because we want to be in love. You want to have love. You want to give it. You want to receive it. But that's the illusion going on with you. And so you have to be patient so that when that person who can match what you got going on, you got to make sure you're healthy and emotionally ready to receive. If you keep falling in love with furniture, you're going to be tough. You're going to be impossible to love when the time comes around. So you really need to protect your energy so much. So much. And it's easy to do. Just got to learn how to identify furniture. The current models are so confusing. They look like humans. They look and talk just like humans, but they're furniture. And somehow we black out and wander into an IKEA and we come out with a bar stool or a love seat or an ottoman or a spoon. You was looking for a whole set. You got a spoon and a fork. You do know your self-worth. You do know your self-worth. The problem is it gets lost in trying to focus on the potential of the others. You pour a lot of yourself out trying to realize the potential of a relationship and how good it can be. And in the middle of that is the forgetting. You know your worth. You just forgot that shit. You'll remember it was only 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes of forgetting because you was making out with furniture. Forgive yourself. Right. Denasia, if you looked at that person, if you looked at them and see a picture of them in your head and you go, wait a minute, what piece of furniture would you be in my life? Think of all the people that just, like this person, all the people who were temporaries. If you had to make them into pieces of furniture. Video game of the year. Turn the people that broke your heart or fucked you over or were temporary for whatever reason. If you had to make that person a piece of furniture, what would they be? Go, Denasia. I'm curious. Hi, DM. What piece of furniture would your person be? Or would they even be furniture? Would they just be like parts of a kitchen set? You need the whole kitchen set? Well, shit. That's a motherfucker that's all the way together. That's you on a lot. Oh, virtual hugs. What else look like booty grabs? I don't know. I do all those things, so never mind. Love you. But if that motherfucker come back around again, let them know what piece of furniture they are in your life. Are they a coffee table? What are maybe they're like a part of the bedroom set. Like one of the side drawers on the side of the bed. Or Maybe they're just the platform that lifts the bed up. Or they might be a temporary light bulb. They could be as temporary as a light bulb or a napkin. Thick and durable paper towels. I don't know. Nonetheless, you know your worth. You forgot it. You placed it in somebody else. That's okay. It happens. You do the same thing with a puppy or a cute little baby kitten. But you did it for furniture. Okay. Who's still here? Who else? All right. Who's still here next reading? Six, you got anything extra to say here? I feel like you needed to say something.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Anything else?
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Just do it.
Okay. Pearl. S. Okay. I get two words. Whoa. Ooh. So I don't know if this is for you or somebody in this room. Now I'm getting the words regrettable. Then I get the words untouchable. So just focus on an image of your person. S. Not your feelings. Just a picture of what they look like. I don't know why the word mustache is coming through. Okay. So I get sacred wisdom. Can be somebody who might have learned their lesson or had their fill, knew what they got the data they needed to know about a certain situation, and then here comes the lessons. There's loss. Somebody very sensitive, not patient. What I heard in the word untouchable was a sentence, song really. Untouchable when I'm with you. There's a problem or... Okay. So they would like a little more control or wanted more control over the situation. It's a ego, God complex. Word aggression pops to me too. I don't know if things went out of order, but it was something that somebody had options, liked challenges, but not something about being denied. Now I hear air supply. I'm all out of love. Somebody doesn't like challenges. Okay. Well, so he came. Okay. Well, he came back. Yeah, well, maybe you heard his. So you maybe heard his little feelings a little bit. Okay, it happens. They thought you was going to be quick and jump all over them. They ain't, I don't like the energy. They're not honest. So zeros here more than ones. Get that ego. Ooh! You did the right thing. If you pushed back your intuition and your lady balls, whatever, it's on point. You good? You good? You good? He said he respects it. Mm-hmm. All right, well, sounds to me like you did what you needed to do. Sounds to me like you did the right thing. It's a great way to not have emotional baggage. Strength. New beginnings coming your way. New beginnings twice. New beginnings. Someone else is coming your way too. Okay, I'm hearing warm up, practice, dodgeball. What? Dodgeball. Okay. So the person on your mind was a test. But will you be aware or healed enough to see the next offer coming your way? Or the next person who has interest in you? In the meantime, you need to be enjoying your space, loving yourself. I see protection here too. And again, protecting yourself from negative energies attaching to your physical body. And by that I mean bang, 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 bang. You know. You do have some challenges coming your way. So there's going to be some tests. And the test will include being aware of your options, not rushing in, and continuing to express your divinity. And be careful to attract people who, I don't know what the law's got to do with this, but if that clicks, it clicks. I don't know. A part of your test involves distractions. So make sure you stay busy with stuff to do. There's something you're supposed to be doing that you are not focused on right now. It involves money, gifts, could be work. Whatever it is about money. Also, there needs to be something, you need to have a plan for working out sensual anxieties. You know what I'm saying? That can be a part. Okay. Bookshelf. Oh. Okay, so we start and stop with these zeros. This is your brain. This is your brain on lust. This is your brain. This is your brain on love. Be careful who you're attracting, especially if they're cheating. People you know there's no long term anything with. Sensual anxiety. I'm trying to give big words here, just in case there's other people who don't want to hear this talk. Just be mindful of lust. When the options come your way, you probably won't remember any of this. Some of those options are tests. Okay? Some of the options coming your way are tests. So that means they're going to be tempting. They're going to be hot and spicy. So you're going to have to be mindful that, everybody isn't for the taking. Some are supposed to be getting turned down. Oh, was that for you? I wonder. Hold on. Okay. The weird thing I was going to say. Yes, I was talking earlier about, you say you're practicing celibacy. The sensuality I was also talking about is the sensuality with yourself. That means personal time with yourself as a way to de-stress in other ways. This shit is deep. So, I do a lot of research during the daytime. And I happen to just stumble on some data that I'm going to talk about in another chat. And it's about the things that make us crazy and how doctors viewed certain sexuality behaviors and how they can contribute to the way we feel, your health, your mental health, nutty stuff, right? Literally. So I'm just going to I'll make the video tomorrow. I'm not going to say any names or anything in this chat. I'll just make it an upload and read it, and just for everyone's consideration. I'd be curious to hear everyone's thoughts on it if you decide. But when I was talking about the sensuality, it was more so about the self. Loving yourself in the physical sense. Having a healthy collection of tools so that you can it'll help you release certain thoughts and energies. So that when the testing comes around, there's no thirst from your end. That was the cleanest way I could think of to describe any of that. I am drained. That was tiring. Cleanest conversation ever. I am drained. 6, do you have anything to go with that? Elimination. Fair enough. One more, please.
And once again, asking for your financial support.
Okay. Rain, Rose. Jennifer, I said it's a video. I'm going to make that tomorrow. I'll make it tomorrow. So just look for an update at some point. Probably like later in the afternoon because it's quite a bit to read through. But I'll publish it and share a link or two. And if you're curious, have a look. But it's something I have a little bit of belief in. Not all of the data, but it's something I've said before with some medical stuff attached to it. So, all right. Pearl, is it okay if you ask about someone else? Well, let's see if Rain Rose is here. Rain Rose. If there's no Rain Rose, then yes, Pearl. All right. Rain Rose. All right. Okay, did you have a question? I read what you wrote. Did you have a question? I don't want to know that you're dreaming of me. That's weird. Tell your brain to stop doing that. It's weird. I hope I'm in nobody's dreams. And if I have to be in your dreams, I hope I at least ain't sitting there in my pajamas flipping cards, because that's weird. What's coming in? Okay. That is what's coming in, love. Keep getting the song Listen to Love. Listen to love. You're not even looking. What's coming in love? Not a damn thing. You moving on? Illusions? Not even making eye contact? I don't know. Okay, let's go further than that. What's coming your way in love? Choice. You have options and others. I tell you though that hold on. I see you overthinking everything, which syncs up with illusion here. I see you overthinking, not doing it. Everybody's got some hidden agenda. This is baggage. So If I told you you have a test coming, you you complete it, but not really. You're like hanging on to like the last question, staring at it. That's a cycle. But you're not really. I get the vibration that you're not really in. You're not open really. You're waiting. But are you waiting for like the Kool-Aid man to bust through one of your walls with a refreshing drink? Are you really open to love? Are you sure? Because I feel okay. Maybe you've got an umbrella thought about what love is supposed to be, or want it, but are you gonna put the work in? And you got some stuff to get through. Hey, but look at the bright side. You got options, though. You got options. It's some trust things going on. And it may not even seem like it, or you forget it. I don't know. But you got to come out of that, right? And there's wisdom all throughout all of that past furniture data. And starting over is here. Just got to push the button, boop, and make the decision to be open. And maybe see people differently. Stop resisting spending time with yourself. It's comfortable. When someone else shows up, you won't have silence and quiet. Um, the lesson, if there must be a test, you need that. It's about problem solving. Problem solving. And and I don't want you to consider it a real problem as opposed to the way you think and the umbrella and the emotional choices. Like, listen, you have to be mindful of making choices because you're feeling thirsty. It's an accidental way to become furniture. And when I say furniture, I mean single use. A single use person. You invite people in who are hurting, or they're also furniture. You guys can only do so much with each other. So as you realize your human self, accept it, love it, heal it, stop seeing everybody the same way, then you can consider the others. But the new people coming in, new options coming in, it'll be a spark and then it doesn't work. And you'll be wasting a lot of time if you are looking for love before the healing, because you're still working with the illusion. And you're in a cycle of that right now. So there's some goals you need to be working on. You want the next cycle, but got to make sure that the past doesn't still have power over you. I don't know what it is going on in your world, but you need to be mindful of attracting not only the narcissist or the angry user. Angry furniture exists also. You have to be careful of attracting people who become envious. I don't know why that is. We're not going that far, but people who go from cool to envy, it happens. But out of the hurt and the baggage comes the new self. And you get an opportunity to elevate, evolve. Like you have to mentally, emotionally get to the point where the people from your past, like those energies, here's the goal. You're getting to the point where those energies aren't attractive. They're not attractive visually. It's destination unknown a lot of the time. But if you look back at the people who were the bad relationships, right? You look back and go, what the fuck did I see in that person? At the beginning, they were attractive. You liked them. They looked good. It felt good. But then at the end, they're the ugliest, most unattractive. You could pick them apart. Look at that thing on your fucking nose, or look at your hair or your eyes, or the way you breathe in and out, in and out. I hate it. All that shit. Like, I'm not saying you need to look at everybody fucked up in such a manner, but the ability to see them as they show themselves to you, that gift must be realized. And that comes with wisdom. The seeing things different. It's that pop quiz. Knowing yourself, knowing the others, learning what drives you, what drives the others, listening, not listening well before you get to the feeling. I think 90% of accidental moments where you fall in love with furniture could easily be avoided if you extract the feelings and the thirst and you was literally listening to everything they had to say for at least 48 hours. Hi, Lizzie. 12 times out of 12, the person you're talking about, Rain, your person from the past, 12 times out of 12, they told you everything about them from the beginning. In the beginning, you heard it all. But then the feelings kick in, and you got a good heart, and it's all gooey, and you was messing with their representative, and then the real one showed up. Lesson learned. And so if you can admit you learned the lesson, then you move forward. That is all. But if your person really was a narcissist, then you kind of have to look at it like a drug addiction. I wouldn't look at I've experienced it. It is a lot like a drug because they come in strong with all the love and the right equipment. Oh, it's all good. It's better than good. It's perfect. And then one day, shit changes, right? And then you realize the illusion. And then the cutoff happens where you don't get to talk about anything. And then you have trouble moving on. And you're just standing there at the bus stop of love with your bags, all that luggage, getting ready to board the next bus that comes along. Yep, Rain, you got it. And if that person was heroin and you experienced the abuse, the good feelings, and you spent all that time afterward chasing the dragon, trying to get high again. And now there is no drug. You got some healing to do. Got healing to do. Yeah. And that person brought you heroin. It was good, right? And then one day the dealer was like, nah, I don't sell drugs anymore. And you're like, what? When did that happen? Or they decided, you know what? I do have the goods. I'm just not going to give them to you. I'm going to give them to these new people over here. What do? You're fiending. You hurting. You hurting. You're looking to get high. I don't see that much difference between the real drug addiction and having to fuck with a real narcissist. It's sick. It's imbalance. It's mental illness. To me, it's up there with accidentally dating a fucking serial killer. Yes, I said it. And they know how to lure you in. Yes, I'll take you where you need to go. Get in the car with me. You can trust me. You know what I'm saying? Serial killer, drug, pick one. You have some healing to do. That wasn't a little thing to experience at all. It wasn't. You went through the type of damage that may require a year or more. Might require 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Might require counseling in some situations. I don't know all the data, but that shit, it's heavy. And you deserve every second of repair. You must give yourself every second of repair. Sociopath? Yeah, I like serial killer. Serial killer. Because they go on from one to the other, this one, that one. And they murder a lot of your time. They murder the soul or more. You know what I'm saying? They block the future. You're sitting there trying to figure out what happened. All that dead time, dead air. And then the next person who shows up who might be Mr. Right. Now they got to deal with all those scars that you either have or have not addressed. Now that shit becomes their damage. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now it's like chicken pox. Everybody's got it now. Like, what the fuck? And believe it or not, you fuck with that energy enough. You fuck with that type of energy enough, you will start doing what the narcissist is doing. You will be doing the ghosting. You'll be doing the trouble with communications. If you're lucky, you'll be able to experience, the intimacy and all that representative shit. But highly likely, you'll be damaged from the get-go. You'll be damaged right out the gate. And you'll be turning down everybody who, like whack-a-mole. No, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Guys won't be able to, no one will stand a chance trying to climb that wall. Your entire 30s and dreams. Okay. So, Rain, you got some healing to do, girlfriend. I would start with a pet. Real shit. I would start with a dog that loved you no matter what the fuck you look like, what you did, what you said. It would just love you, and you could love it, and y'all could spend time with each other. I would go with a pet long before a pet human or a pet chair. Don't have time for a dog, bunny, hamster, bird, some. Go backwards in time a little bit before you go forward. Give your unconditional love to an animal who would appreciate that shit. And would also bite the next narcissist that shows the fuck up. The dog will, maybe the dog senses it, I don't know. Whatever it is, you'll have that. You'll have some essence of life to give your love to, who will appreciate you. And you could do no wrong unless you beat it. I would highly suggest I have a dog. Okay? I ain't gonna make this none of your data about me, but I too have a pet. So, anytime I even think about feeling sad about anything, I look at my doggy and I think he's cool. And somebody thought so little of him, they chopped his fucking tail off. For the look of it. And I bought him because his tail is chopped off. What the fuck is wrong with me? I better love him more. I'm fucked up. Come over, let me give you some cookies. And you can work out some of that love you have to give. Sorry, Lizzie, that's some real shit. And for those wondering, no, I'm not a weirdo. I have a Rottweiler. I don't know. Maybe where you live, they don't cut Rottweilers' tails off. But in America, we like to do fucked up things to pets and say it's cool. Oh, we're all friends. All the goddesses in the house. Awesome. And just don't worry, you guys. In time, I shouldn't take much longer. I need to figure out some place where we can all chat in the background, where the guys can't come in and watch, so I can share some feminine wisdom, not just from a reader standpoint, but from a woman who works in the most carnal elements of the human mind. 99% of the male energies who talk to me in my world have their penis in their hands. So I have some extra data that might be resourceful, or at least a reminder. So I should work on figuring out a way that we can have quiet lady chats only. Not mentorship, just reminders. Just reminders of some forgotten data. That's all. A place where six can't troll us.
Smoke weed every day.
You're a douche. But yes, I agree. Anything else?
Snake. Snake. Snake.
Exactly. There should be no snakes. I could show you guys, share a little bit of data. Just a little data, reminders on how they think of the ladies in your vaginas. Yeah, I'll work on that. That will be, in fact, where's my, I'll make a note. Ladies chat. Might have to figure that one out. Yeah, okay. And I also heard I have to figure that out and make sure everybody's of age. Pearl, who is 6? Who is 6? Hey 6, Pearl wants to know who you are. Do you want to tell her anything?
No.
I think you should say something that's rude.
Is it possible to learn this power?
That made no sense. Could you share who you are?
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
6 doesn't really want to share that data. 6 is my old iPhone. It's an iPhone 6. So I just nicknamed it 6. And I ain't telling none of y'all to fucking app. Because I don't want nobody copy. But you can damn sure spend the hours I sat on all the app stores looking for it. It's a meme app, you guys. Easy. Alternatively, you could try a soundboard. I might have said something. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Pearl, do you want another question? All right, Pearl is the last question. And then I'm going to go make some catfish and pretend like it's not midnight. All right, Pearl. Bright Flame, you're back. And you changed your picture. God damn it. I want to put this so I can see it. Okay. Okay, Pearl. I'm reading for Pearl right now. Damn, Pearl. Really? Okay. Okay. Who is this person you're thinking about, right? Who is this? He's another you're interested in. All right. Well, somebody has options. Options, but lacks control of self. But nonetheless, I think that's you more than anything else, Pearl. What's going on here? Because the first thing that comes out is someone who thinks about bang, 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 bang all day. But not necessarily bang, bang, banging for one. It's a bit of an illusion. Who are you? Okay, I'm done with your reading. So, I get the 0. This could be, like I said, an illusion. Coming after that is a touchy person. A loner. Someone who likes to be alone. Then I get the divinity here, the ego. and the false person. So it's more of a clarification of who they are. What do they think of you? So okay, there's some type of change or challenge to you. I'm not sure what the hive mind has to do with how they feel about you, but we get creation here twice, nonetheless. Because the hive mind can be going with an idea. Going with an idea based on what people higher up think. Your person, either your person is focused on others or they're very self-serving. It's a self-serving energy. But you guys are mirroring each other. One creates things in their head and another thinks they know what's in other people's heads or... Listen, I don't know where you live or who you're looking at, but it's like you're dating people who... You're focused on people who are mannequins who have different outer surfaces. It's like the same person over and over again. You ever see the movie Groundhog Day? Six again, in reverse. So somebody has a dependency issue, codependency. Pearl, way too focused on the outside. Well, okay. So you're right, you've been solo for about 3 years. You guess dating feels new to you since you haven't in a while. Somewhere in your statement is bullshit. Somewhere in your statement is bullshit. Somewhere in your statement is bullshit. I'm going to let you decide. So, have you been solo? Have you been running or denying or healing or doing something else or lying? Which is it? Are you lying about the Canton person, how they feel about you? Do they even... Is that a person? Somewhere here is... Where's the BS? Okay. So you weren't... So you was not solo. Okay. You was being a parent. He's making other humans. Okay. Well, that's not solo. Okay. That's not solo. So have patience with yourself. Don't push for elements that aren't maybe ready to come. Perhaps this is a good time to go to vibrators.com. Make yourself happy. Chill the fuck out. Why are you trying to call in some karma? Are you even going out to places where, like, are you going out? Are you open? Or are you swiping through a dating app looking at bums? Which is it? Are you really trying? Or are you just waiting to see if the Amazon delivery guy is the man for you? Which is it? I don't get the sensation that you're really putting in the effort, but you have options. Here's the beauty. You do have options anytime you want it. It's always there, but it is imperative that sanity play the biggest part of this situation, and you don't invite in garbage. For all the good reasons, you must be very careful about selfishness also, and the challenges that come with love. You want to be very careful to not invite in the wrong energies. You're busy being a mother. And the expression of the lonely, the searching, the sadness for specialized attention, when maybe what you might be looking for is furniture, because you have stuff to do, right? You're busy. You want to be careful of who you bring into your home, your heart, your child's space. You work and meet people. Okay, well, there's something still here with your data nonetheless. I see the energy of someone still boxed in. So maybe you're closed off. I don't know. There's a boxed in energy. There's just a boxed in energy. And then I feel like it just feels like be very careful of not to invite the hazardous ones into your space. Okay. All right, well, Pearl, listen. Just be careful. You're very desire focused at this time. I see that. Wanting something for yourself. Just, be careful. Be careful. Especially in the modern world. I'm also hearing something about background check and being mindful that of the rebound. I don't know if you're being drawn in to people who are going through rebounds or if you're in a state of rebound. Nonetheless, it's the mind trap. So, in the new dating world, there's mostly illusions. A lot of illusions. And I see energies around you who are excessive. Oh my God, what is this? So, yeah. Stalker mind, hopefully not, but if it ain't the stalker mind, you have the ability to attract one. Someone following you, watching you. So, if there's somebody you have curiosity about dating, very easy to do background checks. They're easy. So, I don't know if you're doing that already or just something to keep in mind. Just be patient with yourself. Yeah. Okay, Pearl, you're on a good path. You're aware. You're aware. That's the best you can do, right? And background checks. I'm not sure why I feel the need to keep saying that. Just extra little checkity check. Just because you have everything to lose. You have a child. And just as much, as they could endanger the home, they could endanger you. So you're not there for your child. So that is all. But I sense if you're just on the stuff I see you writing there, you're aware. And I don't know if you are, but I'm the child of parents who went their own ways, did their own thing. And you only need one bad partner, one bad new lover to, bring in a lot of shit to your world. All kinds of stuff. So, always worth it. And take your time. The world has a lot more pussified men. So take your time. They're a lot more emotional these days. Getting to the really good ones, gotta change the vision, change how you listening, work on how you feeling, how you communicate. Definitely a new world. Okay, beautiful ones. 6, do you have anything nice to say to everyone in the chat?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I don't think the trolling is really necessary, 6. Surely we can do better.
You know the rules, and so
So 6 is trolling us tonight. Why don't you just throw in one more for fun? Fair enough. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We don't make the rules. Yeah, it's nothing. It's always fun when your phone rickrolls you. It's always a good look, isn't it? All right, you guys. If I missed your question, please subscribe so you can be part of future readings when I'm way more awake and not as hungry. My stomach is growling this whole chat. Goddesses, and to you male masculine guides, you too. You guys have a wonderful evening. Okay, let's get that. I hope you guys, what Lizzie said, love to you and to everyone. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.